Welcome everyone to the live. Welcome Deborah thank you for popping over. How is everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing tonight? It is a wonderful day. And we are here. We are here, people. We are here. We are here. Welcome to the live. That Amber Chick. Welcome to the live. Becky P. Welcome. Welcome. Christopher, always welcome. Welcome everyone to the live. Welcome, Cheryl. It's a wonderful day to see you. Welcome, Angel Play. Welcome, Lauren. I think this is my first time seeing you. Welcome, everyone. Such an honor. Welcome, Just Saying. How are you doing, Just Saying? Welcome to the live. Guys, before I get started on done dinner is easy to come out of the oven, so I'm listening. Welcome. Tessie's the tree. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's such an honor to have you guys here. Before I get into the festivities, take this off the screen. Welcome, everyone. I will be going live again tonight, and I want to kind of use this time to promote that because I just set that live up. And it's going to be, as you can see here, me and EKC, People Sucks. We are going to be talking about our favorite foods and recipes. This will be at 11, I guess 1 o'clock a.m. East Coast time, 11 o'clock my time, I believe, and 10 o'clock West Coast time. It says 5 hours from now, but that don't seem right. I don't know. I have to play with the time and get it right. With the time changing and with YouTube, it's just so confusing on how to get this time thing right down the way it's supposed to be. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on this live. It'll be happening tonight. Definitely wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Wanted to give you a heads up on that. Welcome to the live, Just Doom. So I wanted to put together this live right now. Welcome to the live, Jennifer. And me and Jennifer were talking earlier about the kind of the mix up and hiccups with the time on YouTube. Is just so confusing. I'm trying to make sure that I get the time right for everybody, and that's why I just try to tell people 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That's 1 o'clock in the morning East Coast time, and I believe that's 10 o'clock West Coast time is the best way for me to kind of break it down, and I have to figure out how to fix the time in YouTube. But nevertheless, we got 24 people here. Thank you all for coming. He has 15. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. Definitely hit the like button. I would appreciate it. So let's get into the festivities. So I have decided to pull all of my support from Dena, aka Pale Raven Hearth. Um, and I kind of wanted to say why. Um, this is not going to be a bashing video or a hating video or anything of that nature. Um, I got a lot of respect for Dena. I had past tense. Um, I always looked at Dena as, you know, a wonderful soul. Welcome to the live, Sherry. Welcome to the live, Sherry. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Welcome to the live, Sherry. Welcome to the live, Sherry. Welcome to the live, Sherry. Sherry. Um, Back to the conversation at hand. I always looked at Dena as a platform or a channel that I could go to kind of get away from the drama, you know. And I just want to really quickly before I break everything down, want to give my how I looked at things. This was way before when I had my channel. I never went into her chat and brought any drama into her chat. There was a mutual respect there, and I felt as though that we had a mutual respect for each other as human beings. You know, I don't know what happened, but I just know that she had shut her channel down. Um, and then, she came back, and then, all of these other things started happening. And, I didn't never want to judge her for that. I mean, we all have our issues, we all have our problems. We all have our things that are not so great about us, and we all have our things that are great about us. So, me being the person I am, I never wanted to judge her for what she was going through because, in all actuality, we don't know what she's going through in real life. You know, we only know what she allows us to know. You know, so but there were some things that I seen that kind of threw me off, and one of the things was when she the way she came at Dom and how I felt about that, and I wanted to I wanted to reach out to her, not as somebody as being a nosy content creator or a fellow content creator. Welcome to the live, Julie. 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 Julie. Welcome. Things can go real life. Sure, it doesn't. So, yeah. So I reached out to her to kind of just speak with her, independently of YouTube or whatever, to kind of see, how can I be of assistance, how can I be of any help, being that I'm trying to change, turn a new leaf, and maybe sometimes just different perspective on things can also help people. What I look at when I you know whatever, right? So I mean, I never heard back from her. I put it out there. Never heard back from her. I was like, all right, it's cool. Maybe she just doesn't want to be bothered. She has a lot going on. She has a lot of people coming at her. She's going back and forth. Julie's my friend. AZ's my friend. I can see, how things look, how they may be perceived. So, I left it alone. But then there were a couple of things that I seen that I just couldn't really stand by. One of them was her, you know, talking with Rose Club, saying how I um made disparaging remarks about what I was going to quote unquote do or whatever the case may be. Um, and it's like, damn, Dena, you coming at me about that when you said some very harsh, disparaging things as well, and you didn't even take the opportunity to come to me to say it to me. You went to my arch enemy. You know, um, and it's how do you say that you have a special part in your heart for me when you're going to my enemy saying what I said to my enemy was wrong and I shouldn't be here and I shouldn't do this. You know, that was disheartening. Um, and then the fact that you could sit down and speak with these people and not even give me the opportunity to speak with you publicly or privately, you know, when I'm somebody that's supporting you, somebody that's saying, sticking up for you, somebody that's giving you respect in my way, it's very, very, you know, it was disheartening, very disheartening. A lot of people, a lot of people, you know, feel how they feel about Paul, about Paul, about Dena. Welcome to the live, Belinda Paul. Welcome to the live, Belinda Paul. Welcome to the live, Belinda Paul. Belinda Paul. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Belinda Paul. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Belinda Paul. You know, and I'm not here to say that Dena's a bad person because I don't think Dena's a bad person. I think Dena's going through some things right now, maybe privately in real life. And I think that the way she's deciding to handle things may not be the best. You know, it's just a situation that's really saddens me because I've really looked at Dena as a quality content creator, a person of peace, a person of tranquility, a person that had character. That would be like if I was black and called another black person a monkey. You have to, hey, Dom, I'm gonna drop the link for you, Dom. You have to explain that to me because Here's the link now. There's the link. Click the link. You're gonna have to explain that monkey one to me, buddy. Um, 30 seconds, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the live so far. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to shut that F up forever. Let's go. All right, I see you right here, Dom. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna bring you up, guys. Before I bring Dom up, y'all know that I haven't been able to work, so this is work for me. My mods, Julie and them, will put down my Cash App and stuff like that. If you would like to support me, all donations are greatly appreciated. If you do leave me a donation, whatever that may be, whatever amount that may be, I will sing to you if you want me to. We have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. All donations are appreciated. I will be going to the grocery store after this. If you guys don't know, yesterday I've decided to lower my intake of meat and eat more fruits and vegetables. I think that's going to help with my gout. I'm feeling better now. And yeah, so anybody would like to donate to me in my time of need, we have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and mods could put the links in the description. The PayPal is pinned to the top. PayPal is pinned to the top. PayPal is pinned to the top, and then Julia put the Cash App and everything in there. Okay, let's bring Dom up. So, Dom, how's your day going, Dom?
It's going good. How's your going? No, what I'm saying is this. Okay, so Dena called me a slur that is usually used on the Hispanic people, and she said, "Well, it's okay because he's white." Well,
it's never okay to use racial slurs against anybody.
And that's why I said it would be the same. It would be like if if I was black, calling another black person a monkey. It's like if I called another white person a cracker. Slurs are not okay regardless of what race you are. And rather than her taking accountability and apologizing for using it, she has doubled down and said, oh, well, it's okay because he's white. It's okay because he's white. He's not Hispanic. It's not really anything against, Hispanic people. I said it. No, it don't work that way. That's what I was. That was my point of what I was trying to say. Real, like no matter what race you are, you cannot use a slur against anybody else.
I agree with you 110%. 110%.
And that's what I was trying to explain. I'm sorry if you got confused, but that's what I was trying to say.
I didn't know where you was coming from with that. So I was like, let me have him come up here and clear this up before I go ape shit on him,
Yeah, that's all I was trying to say is that regardless of what race you are, you do not use a slur. I mean, it's like when Roadhog used the N-word. He doubled down on it. Never apologized for it, but he doubled down.
No.
He doubled down on it. It's not okay to use any derogatory remark against anybody. Whether it's a slur, whether it's a sexist undertone, it's not okay to use derogatory terms against anybody. My problem with Dina is that she listened to the crying gangster lie about me bringing up her family. I never brought up her family. I don't talk about her family. I don't
I think
care. But
that.
I'm more pissed off at the fact that when she came out with her apology video, the apology video was not even an apology because she
Well, here, let me
referenced.
stop. Let me stop. Let me stop you right there for a minute. Right. I think one thing that is very important is us as human beings understanding an apology from a person's perspective. Because I think a lot of times people make, like, for example, uh, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving did apologize. He just didn't use the words that
Yeah, yes,
you
but
wanted
real.
him to
Let
use.
me
Let me
explain
hold
the
up,
apology.
hold up. Let me finish. Let me finish. So when I say that, I'm not saying that to take up for Dina or anything of that nature. If she should have apologized to you, right? Strictly
She
to you, which
No,
she
I
did,
don't
right?
care
Let
about the
me,
no, I don't care about the apology to me. That had nothing to do with why I was mad at her or why I am mad at her. What I am mad at her for is her using that slur and saying, "Oh, it's okay to use it against white people." Like, no, you have to apologize to everybody for it, not just one
that's the
race.
thing. That's the thing. We can't tell people what and what not to do, and I think
Well,
that's
I
where
know that, but a
a lot of
normal
times.
human being would go, okay, wait a second here. That was a no no. I shouldn't have said that to anybody.
But
Okay.
we're also dealing. Not everybody has common sense. Not everybody has the sense that they were born with, and I think sometimes we push our intelligence on other people, which sometimes is not the best thing to do because, you know, for all intents and purposes, Dina is from the swamps, right? So, you know, their way of living might be totally different from the way you live. You know,
Yeah, but
I
you
know
know what? I'm gonna point this out. Okay. I'm gonna point this out.
and what I'm saying to you is not to deflect or anything what you're saying is not right or wrong. But I think sometimes with these YouTube streets, everybody is so fucking hell bent on their point being right or wrong when they don't even sit down to take the time to say, okay, let's understand this person. Let's understand what they're going through. Let's understand why these things are happening. You can't understand why these things are happening if everybody is also fuck you down your throat, fuck you down your throat, fuck you down your throat. Am I right or wrong? It's always me. If everybody would step the fuck out of me and look at the situation, people could come to common ground. I
Yes.
mean, how the fuck are we getting through fucking life if people can't even come to fucking common ground? It's
You
the
know,
reason why people can't come to common ground because they don't want to shut the fuck up and listen to other people. God gave you two ears to listen more than you fucking speak. Am I right or wrong? Chat, tell me if I'm fucking wrong.
no, you're right. But here's the thing: Dina doesn't want to listen. She always thinks she's in the right. But I want to point out something to that, and I'm gonna throw this in your I'm gonna throw this at you. And I did an article, and the article that I did based on ethnicity, racism, and there was something else in it. The article pointed out this, okay, and I want you to think about this for a moment. If Dina has access to a cell phone, if Dina has access to a computer, which she does, she has access to Google. She probably has access to a library. She probably has access to a newspaper.
Yes.
She should know. She should know what words are not words that you should use. There is no excuse for ignorance in the
So
day of technology.
I understand, but again, Dom, I don't know where you're from. But if I take you out of your environment and I put you in the hood where I'm from, do I expect you to know all the rules and regulations that are going on in the hood where I'm from? No. I can't assume just because a person has an internet and a paper that they know these things. You have to educate these people. We can't assume. I think that's the biggest problem that, and yes, we're saying the problem right here and there is that we're assuming instead of stepping back to educating. We're so quick to cancel a motherfucker instead of educating a motherfucker. Now, if you try to educate a motherfucker and they don't listen, that's a different story. Some people are just ignorant.
Well, see,
Ignorant. I can show you ignorant people all day long. They come
yes,
from the
but
swamp. They
real.
come
I
from
don't know if you
everywhere.
still have Twitter. Okay, real. I don't know if you still
I'm
have Twitter.
banned off of Twitter. Y'all got me kicked off. Remember? You
I
and
didn't get you kicked off
Jackie?
because I had nothing on you. I left you alone. The one reporting you was Roadhog. I left you alone. I was like, I'm not getting in this fight. Just like I didn't call apartment buildings on you, I didn't call the police on you. That's going real life. I never got you kicked off of Twitter. I never bothered you on Instagram. I never bothered you on Twitch. I did not stalk you like a certain wacky person out there, and I will not define her name anymore. But on Twitter, we were telling Dena what these words were. It was just saying it was me, it was AZ, it was Julie Virgo. We were all arguing with Dena, telling her that the word she used was wrong and why it was wrong.
I think she got that it was wrong. And I'm not here to take up for Dena, but also I think one of the biggest things in chat, tell me if I'm right or wrong on this one. Tell me if I'm right or wrong on this one. How many people truly take heed or invite? How many people really listen to their enemies? Like at this point, you guys are enemies. Just like you think I'm gonna listen to anything Road Stop says to me, whether it's constructive criticism or not. Fuck that nigga. Period.
I don't pay attention to him
You feel what I'm
anymore.
saying? No,
Yeah, I
but
don't
understand
know.
what I'm saying. No, you're missing the big picture of what I'm saying here. What I'm
No,
saying
but
is,
I do know what you mean. You know, when you hate somebody or when you don't like somebody, you're not open to listen to them or you're not open to hear what they have
and
to say.
that's why I'm doing this video now because I thought a semi cool relationship with Dena to be able to break it down to her. I don't know what JJ and Sophie Queen are telling her. I can't assume. I don't know. I'm not going to assume. But I do think that when you look at Dena and the way I know Dena, I don't know how long you knew Dena, but I've known Dena for a long time. So my perspective on Dena is totally different from yours. Probably totally
You
different from
know,
the people in the chat.
I
You know?
actually ran into Dena. Oh God, it was a while back, but I ran into her before she left YouTube for a break, left Twitter for a break. Now, the Dena I met back then was actually reasonable, was actually more open to conversation. The Dena that I know now is a complete 180 from the Dena I met a few months ago.
And that's the
I
same
don't.
thing I was saying. So I think a lot of times it's like we're so busy, quick to attack, we're not even sitting back saying to ourselves, well, damn, what's really going on with them? Nobody wants to help nobody. Everybody wants to stomp everybody down in the ground. And it's like, where's the togetherness?
No, you
This
know what,
quote unquote
real.
family
I
thing.
did it this way. I did it this way, real. Okay, and this is you know I don't. Aside from this, I don't really talk about her. I don't know what's going on in her life. I don't really want. Let me rephrase this. It's not that I don't care of what is going on in her life. It's just that I don't really need to know her personal life, so to speak. I'm not that close to her. I'm
I
not
get
that
that.
close to her.
I get that.
But there is some. But I will say this: we've been saying this for a while now. The Dena that is out now is not the Dena that, like I said, that I met a few months ago. I don't know what's going on with her. Okay, but aside from people in here, there were a couple of other people that I was talking to, and this Dena that is going around saying fuck around and find out, or showing off her
Don't say
so-called
anything that's gonna get my
collection.
channel fucked up. All right.
No, so-called collection. I'm not saying what they are, but this is not the Dena a lot of people knew about. So we don't know
Wait,
if
wait, wait,
this
wait.
is
Hold on.
the.
Let me stop you right there. When you say this is not the Dena that anybody knew about, see, that's the part that it kind of floors me because we
Yeah,
all have
because
multiple sides. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. We all have multiple sides to us, right? So if we all have multiple sides to us, and you happen to see a different side of a person that you didn't see, what makes the other side not that person? Explain that to me. And I want explain that to me now.
okay,
How is that not the other person's side just because they showed you a different side of them?
okay, because the Dena that is out now is more extreme than what we all thought she could be. Does that
But does
make
that mean that
sense?
the other Dina that we saw isn't Dina?
No, it does. No, that's
It's,
not what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying real is I don't know what is going on with her in real life. I don't know why we had the Dena now versus the reasonable Dena back then. You see what I mean? She is one person, but what happened to make her so angry, so
and I think
hate
that's the
filled?
biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing that should be, you know, looked at. I mean, I'm not here to slam Dina to I'm pulling my support from Dina because of the reason why I'm pulling my support from Dina. And I'm not here to be convinced on if she's a bad person or a good person or what she did or what she didn't do. All I'm saying is we're always running around here talking that family shit. But when a motherfucker go ape shit, we instead of fucking figuring it out, trying to help them, we're condemning them. What makes us fucking even better? Because what goes around comes around. I mean, am I the same person today I was last month or 3 months ago? People change in life. People fucking change. Are you going to tell me you're the same person you were 5 years ago? Fuck no. Why would you even try to hold a person to that fucking responsibility? Am I right or wrong? Dom,
No, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I was reading
what's
chat.
what's
No,
what's going on? Just saying.
Hey, can you hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
Hi,
hear
you.
you.
Dom. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. We miss you. Hi, Real.
What's going on?
Yeah, one day I'll come back.
Here's the thing, Real. What? Why do we have to be the ones to try to make things better with somebody who does nothing but lie on us and continues to lie on us? Like Dom,
So
Dom
what?
has the right to be
I mean,
offended. Dom has to be the right to
what's
be offended.
well, I mean, he has every right to, and I never said nobody had the right to do.
But
Nobody.
we're
Hold on,
not
wait, let me
taking
finish.
Dean down though.
Let me. Can I finish saying what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I finish?
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
I never said here one time that um we need to do this or you need to do this or they need to do this. All I'm saying is if this is a person in the community that was one way and then things changed, obviously there's something going on. You know, an enemy is an enemy. All right. And if she's made you an enemy, then that's what it is. But how can we all sit here and talk all this together, family shit, and then when a person is clearly looking like they're in some type of crisis, instead of we're not trying to help them. We're just trying to look at what they're doing.
Because when my family or friends or people in my real life or my coworkers or what have you, my neighbors, when they're in crisis, I know they're in crisis. They're not running around telling lies. And then when you confront them, they double down on those lies. And when you confront them again, like how Dom has done, I have done, as AZ has done, and said, where's the proof? Tell me, why are you doing this? They become nastier. I don't, it's not my job. It's not my job to teach someone an American woman in her mid-40s, what's offensive and what's not.
Nobody's telling you to do
no,
that.
But I'm not saying you're telling. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm telling you how maybe a lot of people might feel. I'm not saying you're saying this.
Let me ask this, because if that's the case, then every fucking body that does some prejudice to African American people should be fucking slandered. And everybody out, a lot of people do it unfucking knowingly.
Real, but these aren't little these aren't little microaggressions that she was saying. These are obvious.
It's like you can't throw egg at somebody with cake on your face. What I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? It's like everybody's in an uproar. Dena said this. Dena said that. And nobody's perfect.
Right, but we're not the ones saying anything about, we're not the ones lying about her. So why isn't Dena, and I'm not saying you're demanding this of us, but why isn't the same expectations instilled into Dena? Why doesn't she just come out and explain why she lied on everybody and made unfounded accusations?
I don't have the answer to that.
Well, okay? When Dena can come to me or to maybe AZ or to Doom or to Julie or whoever, I'm only going to speak for me. When she can come to me and say, I'm really sorry. I know I lied to you about this, and that, and this is why I did. Then I am happy to have a conversation with her. I am happy to understand her. But when I'm asking, when all that shit went down, I spoke to Dena on Instagram. I called her. She fed me more lies, and then she blocked me. So when she's willing to say, this is why I did it, and maybe I can offer some understanding, and I can have a conversation with her. But if she's just going to continue to lie and say crap and be mean and hook up with Roadhog and help them dox her, other people. Marissa, not that Dena did, but I mean, assist him in being a complete
I don't know anything about that.
Right.
I don't know anything
but I mean, how can we have that conversation? There's no conversation. She's the one who is wrong.
You see the title of the video? The title of the video is why I'm pulling my support from Dena. So if that's the title of my video, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm supporting everything she does. But what I am saying though is that this community is always talking about love, peace, and all that shit, right? But there's no love and peace, for whatever the case may be. Or there are more than one wrong party in this situation. Nobody's perfect. We all change, whether it be for the good or for the better. You know what I mean?
Right. No one's saying that.
But let me finish saying what I'm saying, Julie. Let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
Only thing I'm saying is nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And people are allowed to change. A lot of people go around saying this is the real Dena.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean if if the other person was a fake?
No,
I hate when people say that shit. I hate when people.
I personally
Let me finish. I hate when people say that shit because we are all people that have different personalities. You're mad sometimes. You're happy sometimes. You're sad sometimes. So you mean to tell me I could go 10 fucking years with being a great human being, and the minute I do something wrong, That's not the real me. The
It's
wrong
not
one
an
is
isolated
bullshit.
incident, real.
That's
It's not
It's
an
not.
isolated incident.
That is
Can I
Not an
bullshit.
isolated incident. If it was an
You're not
isolated
understanding what I'm
incident,
saying. You're
it's
not understanding
completely
what
No,
I'm saying.
different.
you've repeated it about 5 times, Real. Can I just make a point? Listen, Real,
But she's
like
not
that.
understanding what I'm saying.
I
She's
am
not
absolutely understanding what
I
you're.
admire the fact that you're growing, you know, as a person, but sometimes you think you're Mahatma Gandhi with being a pacifist and stuff. And Real, you're not the like. See if Dena done to you what she done to Tira Nicole. Do you know what she done to Tira, Real? She contacted right. So Tira had a she was living with a guy who put a webcam in her room, and she had to get out, and she's now in
Sorry, I
a
kicked
shelter.
myself out.
She's now in a shelter. Dena goes and checks where Tira lives. Checks if there was a police report filed. Now Tira's terrified. She gets chucked out of her homeless shelter because of Dena. Then Marissa was swatted, not another housewife, due to Roadhog, and Dena goes and to exonerate Roadhog, checks if there was a police report when obviously there wouldn't be one because, well, you know, Roadhog said that Marissa was, you know, injured with her kids. There was no, obviously there was no police report. She's provided proof. She was Marissa's friend. She could have went to Marissa and asked
Julie,
that.
hold that thought.
Then
Julie,
she accuses
Julie,
AZ, me, and Dom
Julie,
of
hold that thought really quickly.
contacting her children. No, bringing up her children.
Julie, hold that thought real quick, Julie. Hold that thought real quick. I want to let you finish. Hold that thought, but I need to say this right now. I am not telling no fucking body on here who and who to be friends with at all.
I know.
Wait, let me finish, Julie, and I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying because
Okay.
I don't care how hurt you were, but that has nothing. Not you, Julie. Not you. I don't give a fuck how bad Dena hurt anybody. It doesn't have nothing to do with me. What I am saying is why I'm pulling my support from Dena, why I feel like Dena has went down a road that's crazy. But I'm also saying, as being myself, knowing that I'm a good human being that have multiple sides to me, she does too. Everybody does. So just because, you know, we're seeing this different side of her, but she's always been from the swamp. So she's always running around with guns and dogs and frogs and shit.
Nobody gives a shit
That's
where
within
she's from, real. Nobody
Huh?
cares where she's from, though.
You're missing
real.
the point that I'm saying.
I
Just
know.
saying.
I get your point. I get your point. Yes.
But I think that y'all everybody's so worried
we
about what she's done to them.
But
You understand what I'm saying?
what else?
What I'm trying to say.
You know
What I'm trying to
what
say
else
is.
am I supposed to be worried about? What else am I supposed to be worried about, real? What else am I supposed to be worried about? If I don't care what she's done to me,
but then that's you're trying to convince me I should hate her for her hating you. We don't have the same relationship.
you're not.
Real.
You
It's
understand,
we're
you
just
understand
trying
what
to
I'm saying?
tell you
Julie?
why we've seen a total change in her, and why we talk about her is because she keeps coming for people going low. And I know for a fact, Real, that if roles were reversed and what she done, look what Roadhog did to you. Imagine Dena did that to you. It's like it's just that it's the morality of it.
I get what
That's
you're
why
saying, Julie, but
people.
that's not the case, though. You
But
understand what I'm saying?
that's why people. I know it doesn't affect you, Rio, but then why we talk about it?
Yeah.
We're not.
Why are we talking? Like, I don't understand. You keep saying that. Real. I'm not upset with you. I'm just trying to understand this. You keep saying this is not what I'm saying, but then you go ahead and say it. Yes.
No.
People
I'm
change.
definitely not.
Real.
I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm clear on what I'm saying. I'm
No, really. Even
no.
I'm confused. Even I'm confused.
Okay. So okay. You want me to understand Dena? Okay, I have tried to understand Dena. I've reached out to Dena, and what did she do?
Sometimes,
What did she do? She continued to lie about me.
Can't fuck with people. You just can't fuck with them.
Okay.
That's that. You know what I mean? But what I'm also saying is to try to make it like this lady is just an all-out wicked witch that is this demonetized. It's just like
I don't think anybody's making Dena out to be that. I don't think anybody's making out to be that. I think people are asking for answers, real. People have asked and demanded answers from her, saying, why do you keep telling lies about me?
Would you like to be accused of bringing up a child?
To Fashionista, then goodbye. This ain't the live for you then. I don't think any of my lives are for you, Pretend Fashionista, because you always got some bullshit.
No.
But
We're not
really-
going to go there, real.
Okay.
We're not going to go there.
No, because she's always on there talking shit, Julie. Always
She's
on my
not.
comments talking shit. Pretend Fashionista. Fuck her. She always talking shit.
No,
I'm not going to sit here and laugh.
She's not. Pretend fact. You know what? Pretend Fashionista.
How you going? Do you read my comments? Just saying.
Do
you read my comments?
I think she might be just as confused as I am right now.
Yeah, because
I'm talking about past though. Have you read her comments? She's always got. She's never got nothing positive to say. There's always something smart, Alec.
Because
what do I call
it affected her. Because you don't realize she's Hispanic, girl, and Dena said.
I'm talking about on other stuff that I've talked about. This is the first time I talked about Dena in a while. I'm talking about other stuff. She always got something smart to say. Pretend Fashionista.
I think you're reading a bit too much into it.
Huh?
Pretend Fashionista.
She's a good woman. She's
Yeah.
You don't get any better than her around here.
She just ain't my type of person, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is it?
Well, I just think that she's
and Dena's not my and Dena's not my kind of person.
Yours.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Real? Dena's
no,
not
ain't
my
nothing
kind
wrong
of
with that. But that doesn't mean that Pretend Fashionista is a bad person. You understand what I'm saying?
But see how personally you're taking that, real, and then you're like, you don't.
You know what?
You're talking
personally
about
taking it is that you don't. Julie, have you read the comments that she's left me on?
Yes, I've read them.
And they've been pretty smart on it, right?
I disagree.
I'm not talking about this here in this chat. I'm talking about on my in my comment section.
No, I've not been in your comment section.
So nobody knows. Nobody
She's
knows.
allowed an opinion, though. Like that's what brings.
But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, Julie. Is I'm not. You know me. I'm not going to just snap on no fucking body just to snap on them.
Well,
right?
Real, with peace and love.
You know me, right?
Okay. I know you, Real, but no one.
You know I'm not going to just go cussing people out just to cuss them the fuck out.
Okay, Real. Okay. So, Real, can okay. What if somebody was lying on you? Just somebody that you got along with, you were fine with, you were absolutely fine with, and then all of a sudden they started lying on you, and then they started lying on all your friends, and then you confronted them and said, why are you doing this? And instead of explaining their
position,
interrupt,
Real. You have to drop the link. Someone's wanting up. Can you drop the link? I can't from here.
Okay, instead of explaining their position, or maybe the frame of mind they were in at the time, or maybe something that they were going through at the time, they double down and lie more about you. What, like how much more can you possibly do? At what point do you just say, this is not my problem, this is not somebody I want a part of, or want anything to do with?
I guess that would be. I mean,
that's what happened with me with Dena, and that's what happened with a lot of people. People have been trying to understand her, and what she does is she continued to lie. She sat there and told me a whole bunch of lies. She told me a whole bunch of lies about a whole bunch of people in this community. And then
the point is, no one cares if you're friends with Dena. No one cares. Our point is, by what you were saying, it sounded like as if we are crucifying her for the shits and the craps and giggles, and
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
it just sounds that way, and I think that's where Pretend Fashionista is coming from, because it sounds like you're saying, well, I don't care about anyone else's feelings about Dena, so it sounds as if like, okay, you guys are just bashing her.
The reason why I say that is because sometimes it seems like it's this army of people trying to tell somebody how to feel about another person, And it's not just with this community, it's everywhere you go on the YouTube streets. And it's like, I can feel the way I want to feel about a person, you know?
Dena
Of
Dena
course,
is
but there's
100%
times.
responsible for Dena, and only
Sorry.
Dena is responsible for how every single person feels about her in this community. Nobody has to go out of their way to convince anybody to feel a certain way about Dena. Dena
Well,
does
who
a
said
hell
that
of a
you had
job
to
on
do
her
that?
own.
But
Who
with
said
peace
you
and
had
love,
to do that?
real right. You have been peed off at me in the past. In the past, you've grown now for liking people that you don't like, or me not caring about how people treat you. So it's kind of hypocritical. It's not that I don't. You've grown a lot now. You're not like that now. I just want to make that clear. But it's like no one wants you to go on Dina. No one wants you to turn against Dina. We're just trying to tell you like why we're talking about
I,
her.
I get why people are upset with Dina. I don't think I read the title of my live, so the reason why I pulled my support from Dina, right? And
Which is
then,
confusing to us. We read, the thing is, we read your title, and now we're telling you why we pulled our support from Dena.
but I know why y'all pulled y'all support. Y'all are beefing. I mean, it's clear as day,
We're not just
right?
beefing. It's not like she said something that I didn't
Not
like.
drama,
She
real, when she
lied.
says we
She
attack
lied.
children.
There's a
Or
difference
she lied, or
between
whatever
beefing.
she did.
Yeah, but there's a
y'all are in
difference
a bush.
between beefing and lying on people. There's a difference
Big
between
difference.
She
beefing
accuses
and
of
threatening
attacking
people.
children.
Well, it's for me, it's all the same. Y'all not getting along. All right,
Okay.
right?
But that's a false equivalence. You can't say that, because not getting along. You can't just say it's all getting along. That's like saying, "Oh, I'm upset because
What do you
my
want to
husband
call it? You
forgot
want to
my
call it
birthday," as
beefing or
opposed
lying?
to,
Whatever she did, she don't like y'all. Y'all don't like her. That's what it is. There's no other way
Exactly.
around it. I'm a very simple person. I'm not. I, I'm not going to confuse
then I guess
myself.
I'm confused by all of this.
I know.
Like,
I
but
real
because I feel
love. I was a
like
bit
you're
confused.
asking us to understand Dena
I'm
and
not.
where she comes
I'm
from.
Yeah,
asking y'all.
that's what I
No,
thought as well.
I'm not. I'm speaking on why I'm pulling my support from Dina. Right?
Okay.
It really. It maybe y'all got confused on. I don't know what y'all got confused on. Maybe y'all can explain that to me. But
It was just when you were like the bashing and people change and stuff like that. It
no,
was like,
no.
well,
What made me mad? The trigger part is the very distinct triggered part is because people do this shit to me all the time. Is you could be doing well for 6, 7 months, you slip up, and now that slip up that's the real person. Like, no, both of those people are that person.
oh yeah,
That
yeah.
Dina that was back in 6, 7 months ago, that's still Dina.
I would embrace
That's
that,
what I'm.
Dena.
That's all I'm
I would
saying.
embrace that, Dena. I would embrace that, Dena. Real, if but that it appears that Dena is so far gone. I
That may be true. Just saying, you could be totally right. But what all I'm saying is that does not make that not Dina. Just like with the Dina that we're seeing now, that other Dina doesn't make this Dina more realer than the other Dina is. That's the point I was trying to make. Dom, did you understand what? Am I making sense?
You're making sense now, and I
yeah.
apologize for misunderstanding you. I get what you mean.
And then that's the part that's really angry. It's not a matter of me not understanding why y'all don't get along. It's not a matter of why I think just saying should talk to her, should not talk to her. That's none of my business.
I
It's none of
tried.
my
I
business.
tried.
You know?
I tried.
It's
Hi,
none of
Nate.
my business.
I tried, and she continued. You know what she did? She continued to lie. I mean, what else can I do? You can't squeeze blood from a stone afterwards,
I
right?
feel you 110%. I don't know 100% of the story. All I know is that I knew Dina as a certain person,
Yeah.
So
and things have changed. I don't know what's going on with her. Now she's coming at me with Roadhog and stuff,
right.
and I
Yeah, I'm
can't
sorry
support it
about
no more.
that. Very
I am no way in shape form telling y'all that y'all have to be cool with Dina. I never said that at all. That clip me where I said that.
No, I think
What
we were hearing is that you thought that we should all, as people or as human beings, try to understand where the other person is coming from. We have though, and she hasn't done. And she hasn't come to us.
I was saying that in general though. In general, on YouTube, period.
Yeah, I think
I agree. I agree.
You know, it doesn't. Hey,
I was just going to make a quick point and drop down real quick. And the thing is, to me, is we've all said some stuff that's been taken the wrong way, or that we just obviously needed to apologize for because we said stuff we shouldn't have said. The difference is that when we have done that, like, think of all the times people came at you and was like, I can't believe you would talk like that. You would stop and talk to the person you upset. You'd listen to why they got upset, and you would be like, oh, I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings like that. And I know that you pretend to be all mean and stuff on the, these YouTube streets. People think you're mean, but you're not. You're a very caring person. You care about people that you care about.
Mm-hmm.
Dena didn't do that. When they told her what upset them, she tripled down on it, made up a definition that didn't exist, and then ran to people who had been terrorizing them and started helping them terrorize them. Do you see how that's different?
Yeah, I think Dena has went on a path that is just destructible to her own
she's
benefit,
not she's not seeking, she's not seeking anyone to forgive her for what she did because she doesn't think she did anything wrong.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of times that happens with a lot of people, But it's like, I guess I kind of look at it like this, we might have family members that may have pissed us off, but it's always good times and bad times with those people, you know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like sometimes, like, a lot of these situations can be fixed and a lot of them can't be fixed. I mean, some situations with certain people just can't be fixed. I guess with just saying and Dena, it can't be fixed. In no way, shape, or form.
What like Muzz did to you, where she was calling people in real life trying to find out information. I mean, that's what Dena has done to Not Another Housewife, who
and Tira.
And and you don't have to like these people or agree with them or even be on the same page as them to have integrity and say, hey, that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't shame somebody for being homeless when that could happen to any of us. And we're all just one tragedy away from being there ourselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying we have all done some fucked up shit. Nobody in here is perfect. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes I also feel like, and this is all around the board, is that we're expecting perfection when we're not even putting out the perfection ourselves. Am I right or wrong for saying that?
Well, and another thing that I would say to that is, Dena's the one that sold herself as being perfect. She was Miss Effin Reasonable.
But I'm speaking. I'm also speaking in general of the whole YouTube.
Well, and I'm coming back to your point. Is that I was going to say is I'm upfront with people. I'll tell you that I mess up. I'll tell you I'm rude. I'll tell you I'm an a-hole. I'll admit it. I will not pretend that I am perfect. I don't try to be. You don't try to be. You tell people, you're like, I'm going to tell you how I see it. And how I see it is what I'm going to tell you.
But I also think, Stacey,
that you get held to a different standard whenever you're upfront and honest about what kind of person you are than when you pretend to be someone you're not. I feel like.
Yeah,
she gets away with so much, like
she gets away with so much.
The threats and stuff like that. Imagine you did that real, like the white privilege is real.
She does. This is what she does. Stuff like something really nasty, or says something really nasty. And do you know what? Instead of being accountable, she says, "I'm not doing well. They're coming after me. They're attacking my kids. My kids are being threatened." That's her. It's a mechanism for her not to take accountability for everything. Imagine if I said the most horrible thing.
It's the same thing Muzz does.
Well, there you go. You might
as well just put them two in the city and let them run around ragged together and go to nightclubs.
don't put them in my city. I've already
And,
got one in my city. Okay,
that stuff can like be damaging to people's livelihoods, because people see that and they're like, oh, I've looked this person up on the internet and they're attacking people's children. When have you ever seen any of us attack someone's child?
Never.
In fact, I even speak out whenever people are making fun of Katie Joy's child, and everyone knows I'm not a big Katie Joy fan.
And we get shit on Twitter. The people calling us saying that we're being paid by KJ for it and stuff.
I'm not going to make fun of anyone's child or pet, but I do prefer pictures of your pets if you have them.
Or pet.
Yes.
So we and what I want to say again, I can't control if she hurt y'all or didn't hurt y'all. Like I can't control that. That's not my control. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not saying it as, of course.
All I'm saying is that Dena's changed drastically, and I'm pulling my support because of some things that I've seen she's done. But I'm not going to forget about the good time. I mean, Dena's channel used to be a place of tranquility where you could go there and just get away from the drama. Which used to go lives back in the day. I mean, people may not know that, but that's how it was.
I never knew that, Dena. I knew glimpses of the good Dena. I didn't know her back then, but I mean, I personally, I believe everybody is worthy of a redemption arc.
And as people were watching Dena, that's who they were seeing. They were seeing the same Dena. You and like me and you used to be in her chats all the time. I don't know if you remember, but back when you had your old channel, we were always in her live chats.
And Stacy, the point I was trying to make is that that's still Dena. It may not be the Dena now, but that is Dena. But just like this person is Dena too.
As people started getting angry, but as people have started getting angry recently, more and more stuff about Dena is coming out that was never Dena. That was who Dena was playing on YouTube.
Exactly.
Because she was in everyone's DMs calling the cops on people, spreading their rumors, like, hey, you're real close. I'm going to tell you my deepest, darkest secret. And then she'd run and tell this person. And then she'd make a video like, if I'm friends with you, I would never show your DMs. What is she doing now? She set up memberships so that you can pay to see her enemies' DMs.
It's gross.
That's who Dena always was. She was trying to play a character on YouTube, and the mask slipped off.
Yeah, Stacy's right. It's like she was playing dress up. She's absolutely right.
I mean,
hi, Misha.
Hi. I haven't said anything, so I was just letting you guys go at it because I don't know Dena. I don't really give a shit who Dena is in real life or on YouTube. I'm talking from my perspective. I'm telling you from of being a Mexican first generation woman.
You're breaking up.
And I'm Japanese as well, but that doesn't matter. Sorry, it's because I'm driving in Litchfield right now. But I'm saying that in 2020, I don't know if I can say the word, but regardless, W backer is something that is vocabulary to not know what it is. Slur. And even when I asked her, because I jumped into, I know that Selfie Queen Cindy's live because I confronted Dena about it, and I asked her, and I'm like, how the fuck do you not know what it is? Like, you tell me something that this face is going to believe, because quite frankly, I don't believe it. Because
I definitely think she lied on that. I definitely think she lied on that.
No,
because
she
everybody
definitely did. She definitely did, and what she was trying to sell to me. Hold on. What she was trying to sell to me was, oh, it's not any better, but I was just trying to shit on Dom. But regardless, it's like, I don't remember exactly what she was saying, but I think it was almost like she was trying to still attack him about his sexuality. Don't quote me on that. I don't really remember. You'd have to look at Cindy's live to see what she said back to me. But it wasn't any better. Like, she was still trying to go to the gutter. You know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, no, I'm sorry. In 2022, I don't accept ignorance. And I don't accept somebody using that word. And it will never be something that I'm going to accept. I'm in my 30s. I'm college educated, and no one's going to fucking talk about my culture like that. Just like you're never going to catch something online or anything about me that I've ever said a racial slur. I grew up in California. I've told you this before. I grew up in California. I grew up in the hood. I've never said anything racially discriminatory. I've never said that. And when you're trying to say like, oh, that's, that the other Dena was a real Dena, maybe it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, there's shitty people all over this place. We both live in Arizona. I'm pretty sure we've ran into a big culture in Arizona on how.
Oh, and I'm still here. I'm just letting everybody else talk.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I told you about the time I was in Lisa on the bus stop.
My AirPods.
Hello?
I'm still alive, so.
Exactly. So when you're saying we should be looking at what's going on in their life. I don't give a fuck what's going on in her life. I don't give a shit if she's going through a fucking crisis. I don't give a fuck. I have been through many fucking crises. You'll never fucking see me fucking saying like the N-word or anything like that. Absolutely not. You know why? Because it's not on them. It's on me. Anything that happens in my life is not anything that anybody else should suffer through. And so I don't believe in looking at somebody else's life and being like, oh shit, like their dog died. Fuck, that sounds horrible. That totally makes sense why she would use the W word. Absolutely not. That will never be something. And the only reason I jumped into Selfie Queen Cindy's live is because they sell themselves as being these proud Hispanic women or Latina women. They're not going to accept the fucking apology for me or my culture. We're not fucking cut from the same cloth. Absolutely not. In 2022, if she wants to really say an apology, it needs to be heartfelt. And when people fucking put up these like fake ass apologies, like I don't fuck with that. I don't. And it's never going to be something that I'm going to accept. I understand what Pretend Fashionista was saying. Like, I've seen her in plenty of lives. He gets it. It might not be the living, but when you're almost in life, what she's going through, it's when I see something like that, because I would never have you like you never. And that's really all to say. I'm gonna cut out because I'm in a rural area right now. But yeah, I'll jump back into the chat because I can't see anything that's happening in the chat.
Is it raining? Is it raining where you at? It's pouring out here.
No, it's not raining. I'm driving towards now, so I'm like.
Yeah, it's coming down crazy, so be careful.
In my chat and be a really dangerous person on the road. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
But I do want to add on to that because she did make a point about this, and it kind of really does. It kind of involves you too, Real. You remember a couple months ago we were all arguing. We all weren't getting along. I think Julie Virgo remembers this. I think. Don't quote me on this, Julie Virgo. But I remember
anything, Dom. My memory is like a goldfish.
Oh, whatever. I know better than that crap. But a couple months ago.
Why are you eating goldfish, Julie?
Why are you eating goldfish?
I'm not eating goldfish. Jesus,
you just said, Julie, just now.
She said her memory is like a goldfish. Like she doesn't have a good memory. I have to remind her about something that we just talked about like 3 minutes ago all the time.
Yeah.
But you remember a while back, Real, when we all weren't getting along. And you remember when people were giving you apologies and a certain little road rash was going, well, I don't know why people are apologizing to him. He doesn't speak for all the black people or whatever. It's kind of like what's going on now with the crying gangsta and the fake lovey-dovey New Jersey home wrecking queen over there right now. They're acting like they speak on the behalf of everybody in their ethnicity. They act like they speak, if you apologize to them, or if you kiss their feet, or if you kiss their butt, you're going, they'll welcome you. Everybody on their side will welcome you. Nobody speaks for everybody. Nobody. That's kind of like the asinine idiocy back in the early 2000s when people thought Jesse Jackson spoke for all of Black people. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If you can only apologize to the individual, and it's up to that individual to accept your apology or not. Just because they accept your apology doesn't mean they're speaking out in turn for everybody else.
Yes. Selfie Queen Cindy and JJ were saying, and they said it numerous times, saying, we're Puerto Rican and we understand what Dena was saying. Therefore, you're all idiots. The ones that are still upset with her, you're all idiots. No. Let's be honest here. They accepted her apologies because they're friends with her. They didn't give a shit, and it was another opportunity for them, for Cindy and JJ, to tell us that we're pieces of shits.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's ever cool for anybody to use racial slurs, but I also live in reality and know that most people have used racial slurs.
Okay.
Like
so,
nobody's exempt from it. So, like
right now, imagine if somebody used a racial slur, and let's just say unbeknownst to them, and you turned around and you explained it to them and explained why that term is offensive.
But there's no way that she didn't know that was a racial slur.
That's what I'm saying.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
That is bullshit.
But let's just say, let's just take.
But just saying, you also got to look at that. And this is not me taking up for it, but what other options does she have? Because if she say she knows it's a racial slur, she's going to get slammed as being a redneck racist, right?
Well, she should have
so she can't win for losing.
She should have chosen option one, and that was to not say it. But then she had option two, where she recorded that video, edited that video, and left it in that video because she doesn't see a problem with it. When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yep. And get out of their way. Let them, if they start acting a fool, somebody acts a fool, you know what? Get out of their way and let them show their whole ass to the whole world or internet or whatever it is. It's not my problem.
If she's online showing,
and her memberships are called the Crackers or something. Do you remember what they tried to do to you because you called them crackers? Real?
Yeah, exactly. If I did something like that in my let me just say this. If I called Julie Virgo a cracker or Stacy Bobbles,
I don't know if we can say that word on here.
Crackers are called.
I don't know if we can. I don't think we can say that word on here.
Yo, we can say it. You can say it if it's an educational purpose, not as a slander.
Crackers. We're talking about cheese and crackers, people. We're talking.
But if I said something like that to anybody, I would.
I was so confused.
I would literally be, ostracized from everybody.
Well, you know what? You can't say it because I'm streaming on Twitch, and they banned me. They banned me for
I think Twitch is a lot more sensitive than YouTube.
Yeah, so
I didn't know he was streaming on Twitch too. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know you were.
But it doesn't matter. We were talking about cheese and crackers anyways, right, everybody? We're talking about
cheese and crackers.
Welcome to the live the Gray Pill podcast.
I prefer sharp cheddar cheeses. What do you all prefer?
Cheddar.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Everybody's fine. How are you? It's first time seeing you here. Welcome.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How y'all doing? You popped up on my algorithm, and it was something the young woman said before she came off. I had two questions because I don't know any of the story, but I can relate to her side if that was affecting her. Two questions because I guess y'all seen whatever said video. Was this a behind the scenes type matter, and somebody decided to show private information, or is this something that just happened on a live podcast?
She
What part?
posted
She recorded and edited a video where she called this person a dry front, only in reverse.
Okay, so she didn't actually say it.
She did say it.
No,
She said it. She said it.
She said it on a. She said it on a video.
She called somebody
posted.
a W back. She said,
Yeah.
She said the words. We're just not saying the words. We don't want to say.
You can't say the words because they're a slur.
Yeah, we don't want to say
Okay.
it because we're not offensive people.
Okay, cool. All right, I got you. Well, in relations to Midas the N-word, I had some. This is just me sharing my side of just people being the toxic behavior. I had somebody that supposed to been working with me and dealing with me for as a podcast person, and I had shared some personal information about myself, just opening up, being vulnerable. And that person decided to privately record me, screenshot it, even the audio, and then use it to weaponize me to say, hey, do content that I asked you to do, or stuff like that. And I guess because I didn't, and then 4 months later they did a hit piece, the first full stream, 2 hours of, hey, this guy is being vulnerable and acting like anything, you know what I'm saying? And then a month later, I figured, when I found out about it, I said, okay, fine, this person being, what you feed will grow. So I didn't even dive into it. It is what it is. Move on. YouTube's $1 trillion large. It is what it is. A month later, this person decided to do the same hit piece, but decided to go on to panels that I was previously networking on and say, hey, come on, join my panel. Hey, come on, join my panel. I'm going live in an hour. And then got all this traffic driver there just embarrassed to be embarrassing, and bring on people on the panel to react to it and stuff like that. And that it sucks. So I agree to most of y'all was saying earlier.
Were you on a panel in the 90-day
when you
community?
react to most people like that, because that's a narcissistic behavior. I think I was in a group on the Instagram and Facebook.
He
but
was familiar. I think he was
Were you on Siwa's panel?
I think that's where I seen him. He was on Siwa.
No, if it's on
or Jules or Amber.
No, if it's on YouTube. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You have a lovely voice.
You do.
I think you end of 90 Day Fiance. If it's Instagram and Facebook, yes, I'm all over there, but not under the same name.
Were you on somebody's panel, a channel that's in the 90-day community community on their YouTube on panel one time?
I don't believe I was.
Mm.
If it's
okay, then it's somebody else.
It's somebody else. Okay.
Yeah,
because your story sounds familiar.
Well, and your voice sounds familiar too.
Yes,
so.
yes.
You do have a great voice for podcasting, though. I agree with Julie.
Oh, thank you. Feel free to subscribe.
Julie, get your hand out from down below.
Feel free to subscribe. Yeah.
Is that your podcast name?
Yes, that's my channel. Everybody either call me. My name is Angelus, by the way. Good to meet y'all. Some people just call me Gray Pill or GP for short, but my name is Angelus.
Hi, Angelus.
Hi.
I'll definitely subscribe.
Okay, I appreciate that. But back to the lady's story. So I get that, everything that she's saying.
And also after she said it, when someone was like, why did you say that? Her response was, welcome to America.
Yeah, that's a narcissistic behavior. That's literally the same thing with my
I still have that video up. Okay. That video is still up.
Yeah, the quote unquote the co-host, whatever that was on my panel a lot, she had the same attitude, because after that a buddy of mine did a reaction to her content, and he was on the field like, hey, women being this toxic, and there's no reason to act this way, especially if we're claiming to be content creators. Because remember, if you're influencers, you got to think before you just act and do, right? So I get it. There's regular folks, there's internet folks, and there's quote unquote content / influencers. So other women was on the panel because a real woman, for me, a real woman can see another real woman, just like a man can see another man. So women asked on the panel, hey, what was the reason for this? And she couldn't give no answer. Oh, he kept coming at me, kept coming at what again? What do you mean by coming at you? Oh, well, he's just like this content right here. I can go tomorrow and this guy here, respectfully of his content, he might clip something out of it. I might say it's his content. I can't judge him for that. It's his content, right? Or somebody might come on later and react to something that we said. That's how it works. So they couldn't understand, okay, again, so you decide to use something to weaponize this guy because he was vulnerable to you, thinking that you was a friend. Now, another woman asks and say, hey, have you ever heard of cut your nose off to spite your face? And her instant response was, oh, have you ever heard of burn it onto the ground? And I was like, huh? It's those type of people like that. It has very narcissistic behaviors. People that it's kind of hard to find, but you still have to pretty much shit test those type of people, especially if you're being on consistent panels, if you're being an influencer, if you're just being just a YouTuber, period, and just beware of those situations, because anytime you start putting out too much of your personal on 4K, you get too comfortable. People try to nitpick at the little things you say. Heck, even if you're backstage, just be careful of that too. But unfortunately, you just have those type of negative people out there in the world. So
her response to what we were saying to her was, fuck around and find out after Welcome to America.
I see exactly. Same things as other person. I agree.
Yeah.
The same behavior.
Yeah.
And then she said that after this, she said that she didn't know what the word meant.
But here's the thing with her. Here's the thing that this is another thing that gives me, and I really don't want to keep pushing this on, but the other thing that makes me really, really concerned here is that not only is she showing off her collection, this is the same woman that is going around threatening to rip other women's body parts off.
Well,
yeah. See, that's again, with your feet, with your grow.
I
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I gotta say this, like, if we're in, I think this is where it gets a little out of hand. Like, we all say stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're warned, it's like you're gonna say some stuff. So it's like,
what you mean by say some stuff?
But who started the war reel? That's the point.
Yeah, but what you mean? I'm trying to get some clarity on that one. What do you mean by say some stuff?
I don't know how bad it is. The chick says she wants to rip this girl chest. So I don't know how bad that is. That really that bad? Like, I'm pretty sure
it's like her go-to.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure every one of us sitting here has said something worse than that.
No.
So we really gonna throw her under the bus for saying that she wants to?
No, I think the example you're giving is like, oh, everything's justified. To say everything's justified.
I'm not saying that. I know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, are we really going to throw under the bus for that? When we might as well just throw under the bus for the wetback comment.
Yeah, but
Let's
can you I'm just an outsider, right? Hold on. I'm an outsider, right? Just three things these people just said that I came onto. One said, the violent act that she displayed. Another gentleman brought something else to light. Somebody else.
What was the violent act? I didn't get that. What was the violent act?
I'm sorry. What did the woman just say? Just Doom. You just said, hey, I still have this clip of what? Can you quote what you just said?
Yeah, she threatened to rip off another woman's body parts.
Okay, good. That's the perfect example right there. So again, I'm going to think twice before I say that. I don't like people. I'm just going to be honest, but I'm not going to walk out my door and want to slap everybody in General Dollar. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to sit there and go to the cashier when he don't give me, he short me 5 cents of change, and I'm going to say the stuff that Just Doom going to say. I'm not going to do that. But again, when it comes to internet folks, regular folks, and content creators, if you're an adult, like the woman just left out here, she said, hey, I'm educated. I'm this, I'm that. Okay, cool. She's giving herself accolades by her self-achievement. So it clearly shows that she has some kind of morals before she think, just like anybody else. So I'm not going to say that type of stuff. That's a forethought of a type of person, your behavior. You have issues. Now I can say if you wake up in the morning, you're not like we all know. Some people not morning
A lot of
people.
these people have issues on here.
Some people was not morning people. Some people like they morning coffee. Heck, we hear it all the time. Women like they little coffee in the morning, right? I'm not a good person when I don't have my coffee. Exactly. There you go. I'm not a happy person when I have my cup of coffee. Okay, cool. But guess what? They're not gonna do. They're not gonna sit there. I'll stab you if I don't get my cup of coffee, cream and 2 sugars, or my froyo. They're not gonna do that. They might have in the head like, you know what?
Exactly.
Exactly. The first thought might be, get the F away from me. Leave me alone, leave me alone.
Yes.
Then get that first.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
there is a
difference. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, and I hate this. I really do hate this. Is that I know for a fact I've said worse things than rip somebody's tits off. I've said worse things to people in their face.
For what reason,
right?
though?
For whatever reason, whatever's the reason, you know.
Really?
Yeah, for whatever, you know what I mean. If it's war, it's war.
If you didn't get the right order, did you tell them?
No, I wouldn't do that to them. No, I wouldn't. I used to work in food service. I wouldn't do that to people in food service.
You just said it for anything.
The point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, like we gonna condemn her. Let's condemn her for something that's worth condemning her for. And I feel like that's just shit talking. You know what I mean? Like she's not going to really run up on the lady and do bodily harm to the lady. You know?
Okay, so then let's condemn her for her sitting in her truck doing a follow-up live stream.
If we going to condemn her for the racial slurs,
with not just racial slurs, but sitting there with her guns. Oh, there's an amber.
Well, see, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
Okay,
see?
they weren't.
Just
they
saying.
were, okay,
there you go.
They weren't loaded. I believe her when she says, but she said it's like she's trying to intimidate people. I don't have to be okay with people like that. I don't have to care about why she's doing what she's doing.
Again, just chat. Just chat.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Not just chat.
Just chat.
Can I ask a question? Again, Just Doom just said, hey, tear body parts. Miss Just Saying said, hey, you know, intimidating tactics. So you're telling me if that type of person does, you seeing this in 4K with that type of behavior, you're like, you know what? I can hang out with you Friday clock at 8 o'clock. Sure.
I definitely. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I want to prove, I want to make this difference. There's a difference here. Okay. Let's say Miss Virgo over there, you know, annoys me. And I want to say, Julie, I just want to smack you. Saying I want to smack her is a lot different than me going, hey, Julia Virgo, I'm going to come over there and I'm just going to rip off a body part and shove it down your throat.
Correct.
There's a huge difference.
She also told us, well, a bunch of us, well, 3 of us, Just Doom being one of them, and Julie Virgo, 2 people on panel here, and plus another YouTuber, T-Spiracy. She also told them that her white supremacist son had their floor plans.
Yeah, what normal person does that?
I think this is just all right.
Real.
I feel like we're going into bashing Dena.
How are we bashing Dena?
We're giving you an example.
Let me finish.
We're selling grape
Let me finish.
He's a nice guy.
What are you saying, Julie?
I'm saying we're just filling Grey Pill in. He's a nice guy. He wants
we're
to
filling him. How are we bashing Dena by repeating the word?
I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be a bashing fest.
How is it bashing if we're repeating what she said? We're not sitting there we're attacking her look.
Let him go find out on his own.
No, I'm
let him go find out on his own.
I don't think he wants to.
I'm good.
It came up for a reason to find out, and we're only filling him in the truth. We aren't making things up, and also
I'm not saying that we are, but I'm just saying I don't. I still got a little bit of love and respect for Dena, and I don't want to sit there and bash.
But
I don't respect anyone that goes over and respects the hogs, though. I'm sorry, what they've done.
But real, we're not attacking her again. We're not attacking her looks or anything about her. We are repeating what she said, not what we said. What she said.
It just seems like a rally against her. That's how I'm feeling,
But
and I
Real,
don't want
your
to do that. And this is
title
my
of your
channel.
stream is why you don't support Dena, and people are coming up to tell you why they don't support Dena.
Yeah,
What do you expect?
nobody's not telling you to
But no,
disown her.
but like I
Thank
said,
Real, what if somebody said to you, I have your floor plans?
my ankle is starting to hurt again, so that means that. So I'm getting pissed off. So let me calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. Take an aspirin, Real.
Okay,
No,
so
I don't have
we're going
any.
to take a momentary break from this conversation because I want to ask everybody in here, who here has Facebook? If you got Facebook, please get a hold of me on Twitter because I'm having an issue with it right now.
No self promotion.
That's not self promotion. It's a lot of people are having. A lot of people are having
Real,
problems.
you
Go ahead, Don. Finish saying what you were saying.
I got more questions than answers right now.
Oh no, I'm just having a problem with Facebook. I'm not.
A lot of people are having problems with Facebook right now.
Can I
Real
just
is why
say,
is he saying that?
Yeah, I'm having an issue with Facebook.
Yeah, that she's just
Dom,
asking for
I was
help.
fucking with you, Dom. God damn.
I don't know. You're
sorry.
Damn.
Sorry, Real. Okay, you don't know.
Fuck, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm lost too. I'm lost too.
Wait a minute, Real. You self-promoting my channel? That's just like
I just told you I was just fucking with him.
Okay, well, we don't know.
Yeah, I'm following. I was literally following the context. You said my ankle hurt because my ankle hurt. I'm pissed.
I'm a party pooper. I know. Go me. I'm a party pooper. A party pooper.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I'm a party pooper.
Fucking end this shit because I got a fucking headache now.
I ain't gonna lie, just dope. It's like, you know how you come to somebody's house, you sit there like scooched up with your hands on your lap, like it's okay to cut the cake now. It's okay to cut the cake.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna add an addendum here that Dena's son was a, is no longer.
Yeah, she outed that, so no one's talking about
she told us the story. I'm just putting that out there right now.
She put it on Twitter.
Yeah, she also talked about it too. He used to be one, but she anyways, that's all I'm saying. I'm putting that out there. Just making sure that I corrected that.
Can I ask a side note question? Julie, where, if you don't mind me asking it,
she's from Scotland, but we have an unfortunate, uneducated soul who thinks she's in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
I'm Scottish, but I can do the Irish accent.
Okay, I had visited a couple of years back.
Also, Julie, you could come to my channel and promote your stuff too. When the fuck has Dom ever let me come to this channel and promote anything of mine? Not a motherfucking time.
I did promote you. I have promoted you.
I just thought about what you just said, Julie.
Channel.
What the hell Dom got to do with your channel, Julie?
Is this your channel?
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Stacey, am I fucking tripping?
Promote your channel. His mods drop the link of your channel in every live he's in.
I think we should all promote one. I don't have a channel, but we should content creators. Especially friendly. Should all promote.
Yes, when I go live, your channel is dropped. Kim and Stacy's is dropped. Julie Virgo's is dropped. Everybody that I associate with, their links are automatically dropped in every live that I do.
I didn't know that. Promote whatever the fuck you want to promote nowadays. I don't.
Wait, you honestly didn't know I promoted you?
They dropped everyone's links in those chats.
Yeah, it's so nice.
The thing is that I had a problem with people coming in here, like when other people were having these lives, they would come in my lives and tell people that the other people's lives was going on.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, but can I give a suggestion that, bro? Because I had that done when I was at like 20 subscribers. The thing with that is and no disrespect to you, that's a management problem with yourself. So if you see that, you got to nip it at the bud off the rip.
I definitely did it. My mods take care of it, so there's no
you're good.
problem.
Yeah, you're
it's
good.
not happening no more. But
yeah, you're good. If it's a consistent thing, then that's the issue. But if you once and done, you're good.
Yeah, I even dropped AZ's channel. Everybody that I am associated with, all other channels are dropped. I'm surprised she never saw yours.
no, I never seen it.
Yeah,
and I'm always in the house.
Yeah, everybody, depending on how long I do a live, because Julie will tell you sometimes I can do a 6-hour live and not even notice it.
Yeah.
Some channels can be dropped about 10 to 15 times in one live stream.
Doom, if I create a wish list with just designer shoes and purses on it, will you drop it?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm joking.
Besides just saying has couches and one other item only on her
that does bring up something. Okay, that does bring up something. And just saying this does, you don't have to mute yourself because I want this does involve you. Look, if people have an actual wish list, of items that they need, whether it's household items, whether it's just a few little things here and there, I don't mind dropping that. I really don't. We all need help every now and then. And, this is something, that is really kind of indicative of a certain, who wants to pay $700 for a dang couch?
Some people.
Well, somebody has a $700 couch on their Amazon wish list.
Whose wish list had a $700 couch on it?
Dena's. Who's?
What? Look.
Wait,
let's
she
be
made
real.
fun of people for that?
Dom, let's be real. I had $1,000 laptop on my wish list.
Laptops are different.
What?
What? We can't tell people. But we can't.
Yeah, but a laptop is different. Real.
Wait, who had a $700? Who had the $700 couch?
Dena.
Just saying.
Sorry.
Dena, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know Dena had a wish list.
Yeah, she had a $700 couch on her Amazon wish list.
When did she have a wish list, and for what? I thought her husband bought her a $300,000 house with 3 acres because he loves her.
AZ brought it up. AZ brought it up. And from what AZ said about it is Dena created a wish list so people could help furnish her home.
What? Well,
yeah.
I feel that I deserve Aramis Kelly.
Just saying, right?
Yeah.
With all due respect, right?
Right.
Why is she wrong for putting together the wish list?
She's not. She makes fun of people for putting wish lists up.
I didn't even know she had a wish list. I didn't even know she had a wish list.
But she did a video of making fun of people for making wish lists and said that they have wish lists with couches on them. So
back to morals and character.
She had a wish list with a couch, and so she started accusing other people of having wish lists with couches.
That's why it's funny.
She's just a hypocrite. She's just a hypocrite.
Yeah, but see, here's another thing. My wish list is on my page. All I have on it are dog toys because I don't care. All my money goes to my doggies.
Mine just has alcohol.
Hey, I knew I liked you for a reason.
Dena made fun of my wish list because it's for dogs. And Dena is out there saying that all the dog toys are
penetration toys.
Yes.
That's true, Jennifer. It's cheap for a couch for $700.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
But real, if you had a wish list, okay. If you actually had a wish list, if you had a laptop on it, if you had a coffee table on it, if you had, I don't care, a chandelier on it, I don't care. The thing of it is, you would not go out there and make fun of other people's wish lists. You would be going, okay, this is what I would like. I would like this. But at the same time, you would not be going out there making fun of other people of doing something similar to what you did.
No, you'd be doing exactly what you did because you're being, like a reasonable person. You were like, well, what's wrong with having a wish list? I have a wish list.
Exactly.
But she went out and made videos making fun of people.
I've just got alcohol in mine.
Can I ask a real question? Because I want to piggyback off that laptop because I feel like I need to poke the bear respectfully. You said $1,000. Is it a desktop or is it a laptop, bro?
Laptop.
What kind?
Is it?
Is that MacBook?
Is it MacBook? Yeah.
No, it's a HP gaming computer.
Okay, all right. That may make somewhat sense because I have an Asus, but I paid $300. So okay, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, though, is that okay? I'm probably going to be thrown out underneath the, I'm going to be thrown underneath the bus for this logical thinking. Okay, but my thinking is this. Okay, if I had a choice between buying a couch or buying a computer, I would forego the couch and get a computer because realistically, you can get more uses out of a laptop than you can out of a desktop. Because with the laptop, you can literally take that anywhere. It's the same thing with the laptop. You can get more uses out of it than you can the couch.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Dena, Dom. The reason why I was saying that is because I know another lady that just moved into an apartment and she has a wish list with like couches, tables, chairs, and she's a YouTube content creator as well. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
that's fine. As
if you don't have a couch, I think you should get a couch
other people for theirs.
If you don't have a couch, you should get a couch first, instead of a gaming laptop. I'm not saying you should, Real. I'm saying in general. Like if
but you know what? I have a couch and I've only used it once.
I don't need a couch because I got my chair and there's only me in my house. So
nobody
in there. So
I got that. I bought a couch.
gaming computer.
I bought a couch. I used it once. Now I just tell people bring your own freaking chair if you're coming over.
Well, see, that's just that's a different type of mentality, right? Like for most people, I guess, for example, I'm just guessing, Real. Some people that get older, they understand the value of money, so they become either minimalist or they just like, you know what, I'm not gonna be as frugal as I was when I was younger with my money. Two, it's optional. So again, I get it, but a lot of people don't understand. It's not very tech savvy when it comes to laptops. So one person might say, hey, you know what, I have an apartment, I have a house. Let me just go ahead and just get the couch because I might have company, or I just decide I don't want to be sitting in my bedroom. I want to go in the living room. I want to go in the kitchen. So it's I think it's a preference.
Right.
Yeah. It is.
Guys, I'm going to drop off because it's 1 a.m. But it was great talking to you all.
Oh, you're just lazy.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to end this.
Please, Julia, subscribe. Keep in touch. I love your accent.
Yeah,
I love your accent.
Julie's
great. Thank you.
He's a wonderful person.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, Julie. Bye. We'll see you soon. Yeah, Julie's a great person.
Bye, Elle.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing lives like this much because my ankle is starting to swell.
Okay, Real. We'll take an aspirin or something.
Are you standing while you're doing streams?
No.
No. I don't want to divulge anything, but he's got a few issues going on with him.
Okay, that's fine. That's between him and God.
Yeah, Real. Just take care of yourself. Take
it easy, Real.
Yeah,
just relax and whatnot. I'm going to drop down, so I'll be in chat though.
It was really nice meeting you. The Gray Pill podcast, is that it?
Yeah, maybe I'll go stalk him for a while. I'll go stalk him for a while. That's what I'll do.
Hey,
Real, it's been lovely as always.
All I ask you just do is just subscribe. If you like anything, hit the comments. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the likes and comments.
Real, thank you for having us as always. It's always fun.
Thank you, Real. Next time, hopefully, it'll be a much nicer topic.
I think
hopefully. I mean, these are the type of topics that people want, Dom.
Look
at the numbers. Look at the numbers. We had almost 50 people in here. I talked about eating food yesterday. It was 10 people. So this is what people want.
Wait, you talked about food yesterday? You did another food review?
Not a food review. I just talked about like my diet and how I'm changing up my diet and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm looking for your food reviews because I'm looking for your.
I'm a big foodie. Check out my Instagram. Everything's on my platform.
I need a new restaurant to check out.
What state you in?
I'm not divulging that information.
No problem. All right, no problem. Fair enough.
Yeah, Real knows why I won't divulge that, because
that's fine. You don't have to, bro.
Yeah, there's a certain creator out here who's trying to figure out where the hell I'm from.
You're good. We already know digital footprints. You're good.
So, Real, you take it easy. Great Pill. It was great meeting you. I will subscribe to your channel. Real, take it easy, and I'll see you soon.
All right.
And then there was two. I will say this. I think it was a good. I don't know about topic, but I think it was a good conversation, so people can. Because again, I'm the outside looking in, right? I think it's a good conversation so people can understand other people's behaviors. And from what and just what the little bit I witnessed was, this person, I guess, is a friend of you. So you're like, hey, I'm just trying to make the conversation more fair. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you do have more people on the opposite end, like, hey, you know what? I'm coming up just to speak my piece of showing what I'm seeing, and that's how I came on, because I'm like, okay, I can relate to this person, and two, I can see more harm than good versus a person's character, because if you can do that type of behavior more than once, and they gave like multiple examples, that's kind of like, you know what, maybe I can't hang out with you as a person level, but we can still do great content together, and I've dealt with those type of people.
Like I said, my live was basically about was about me pulling my support for her, but I also didn't want it to be a bashing session, because I still have
you're the host,
respect. And like I said, we all have different situations with people. But before I say that, guys, I will be leaving here, going to the grocery store to pick up some groceries. So if anybody would like to donate before we get up out of here, I will put my donations in there. Everybody know that I've been out of work for a little while, so this is my full-time work. So all donations is appreciated. PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, y'all know the drill. Anybody that donates, I definitely will sing you a song, as I did yesterday to Stina. Thank you for the $49.99. So,
may I give a suggestion? I don't know if because you mentioned a gaming computer. Is there anything stopping you from looking into remote work?
No, this is my work.
Okay.
So, and I should be back on my feet pretty soon. So
okay, that's what's up.
My people's got me.
Okay, that's what's up. All right,
I get a lot of love and support from my subscribers, and they know I do this to make money. So I'm always letting people know.
All right, I'm just throwing out the other option, because I am a content creator too, and at the end of the day, unless you, and it's just me, I don't know how hardcore your supporters is on this end doing live streams, whatever, but at the end of the day, YouTube is not gonna fund everybody successfully.
Yeah, you're right about that, but I've been doing pretty well, so
okay,
I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I'm good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So with that said, I'm gonna let you go. It was nice speaking with you.
All right, man. It's a pleasure. Anytime you go live, man, I'll pop on it just for a conversation.
All right.
Appreciate y'all. Chat's undefeated.
So let me see. me see. Where is this at? Well, have a good dinner, bro. That sounds really, really good. I don't know. I got a taste for hot dogs. I got a taste for hot dogs, so I'm gonna see if I can get me some turkey hot dogs, you know, and of course some more fruit, pineapples and stuff. So good thing I have ride coming to take me. So I'm excited, guys. Tonight I will be going live again tonight. Me and EKC, we're going to be talking about food. We're going to be talking about food and stuff like that. And yeah. So this will be at 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 p.m. West Coast Time, 1 o'clock a.m. East Coast Time. I think I'm right. Because YouTube and this whole time thing is just so confusing. So the time is better too. So yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna get ready to drop off of here. Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you guys on the next video.